When was the last time you gave 100%? I mean, really giving 100% from morning till the time you went to bed. Maybe you're winning parts of your life, like in your job, you're working 100%, but maybe in other areas you're not, or maybe in a job that you don't want to be in, kind of just coasting. I know that feeling. So, what would it mean for you to give 100%? What would it mean for you to love and honor yourself 100%? When was the last time you did that? I know that's something I greatly struggle with. We often take care of others and we deny ourselves. We hurt ourselves. We reject ourselves. I'm challenging you to the 100-day challenge to do your best, be your best. What would it be to be 100%, to give yourself the life that you crave 100%? For instance, here are some habits that I'm going to be doing with my wife. She's doing other habits or some similar ones. We're doing this together. We came up with it together. She's a business and a life coach. So, for instance, reading 10 pages a day, exercising daily, gratitude 10 minutes, playing guitar and piano every day. Like I said, loving and honoring myself 100 days, wanting to be the best parent I can be every day. Taking a class or listening to a podcast every day. Nourishing myself every day, eating better. I have addictions. Before I got married, I used to do all sorts of drinking and partying, very damaging to my body, escaping the pain, etc., just escaping life. Then I got married and pretty much stopped all that, but that addictive personality didn't stop. So then I fill it with food addictions, breads, sugars, etc. And when those things are brownies, when they're around, watch out. I'm like a garbage pit. So I want to heal that. What is that? What is that addiction, that hole I'm trying to fill that I can never fill, have never filled in 50 years? So these are challenges to myself that's going to push me and push you to your best self. What does your best self look like? What does moving forward look like? Maybe there's a job or a project or writing some story or taking an art class that you've never done because you've been making excuses, not giving 100. What do you want your life to look like? How do you want to feel when you wake up in the morning? I'm not doing so great. No, we're never doing great because when we're not honoring ourselves, when we're not loving ourselves 100%. Sitting around and watching TV is not giving 100%. Sometimes we all need that break, of course, just to shut down, to kind of be quiet for a while. And that's might be a requirement in the 100%. Self-care, taking some time to relax and getting off the treadmill of life. Maybe that for you is 100%. Saying, I'm not going to do so much today. Maybe you're just overly stressed out with work and you got to tend to things at home, to the kids more, to your loved ones, to yourself. I'm tired of wasting time, feeling like crap, whining and not doing anything about it. And so my wife and I, like I said, had discussed this, and we're both going to do it. 100 days, eat as well as we can. We're eliminating sugars, the refined stuff, baked goods, pizza, not eating bread, not eating steak and red meat. She doesn't eat much of that to begin with, but really cutting down on animals that have to suffer for us. So we're always a step away from a new you, a new us. My wife, for instance, challenged me to do 100 podcasts, and at first I was like, "You're insane." But then we got to talking. It's like, okay, I'm going to do this. Now, the 100 podcasts, just so you know, are not going to all be coming your way via my email. They're going to be posted on social media, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube. You can certainly follow some of the progress here and there. And like I said, most of them are going to be the shorter 5 to 7 minute podcasts. So I'm going to try to post in these every day Some will be about the 100-day challenge. Some just going to simply be, observations, ideas that popped in my head. But, this is the way we win our lives, by taking stock in our lives instead of floating along on autopilot with just sort of the whims and wins of the day. So I challenge you, your loved ones, what is your best self? What is it to give yourself 100%? Think of how amazing life could be, how satisfying it could be. And getting our heads out of social media, getting our heads out of the news, getting our head back to the simple, the truths of who we are, honoring ourselves, knowing our self-worth. This is giving 100. And I'm going to do it, and I challenge you to do it as well. Good luck, and I'll talk to you soon.